everybody, it's Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes, and today we're going to make some center step fun fold cards. Look at these. They stand up on your mantle. They are so cute. This is part of the scrapbook.com Holiday Handmade Parade, and there is a giveaway. Information for all the giveaway, also the links for the supplies I used are all down below. Without further ado, let's jump in and learn how to make these amazing cards. All right, base this card is pretty simple. We're going to use this perforated card from scrapbook.com. It comes in a set, which is great. This is the Nina white cardstock. Awesome papers. And we're going to do a series of scorings. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and lay your paper, whatever you decide to be the front. It could be this side, doesn't matter. Put the layer on there and go ahead and score up to the 1 inch mark. Now, I don't have any measurements on here. I'm just using my cutting blade, which is pretty simple. Score up to the 1 inch, flip it over. There we go. And so we're just at 1 inch. And you're going to score up to the 1 inch. Super simple. Can't go any further going this way, so we're going to have to rotate and go the other direction. So now we're going to stick this at the 2 inch mark, and we're going to do the same thing. Score up to the 1 inch, which I have this line right here, so that's why I can tell I'm at the 1 inch. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be kind of close enough. All right, go back to my 2 inch marker, score up to my 1 inch right there. Pretty simple. Ta-da. All right, now we're going to jump up and we're going to go to 5 1/4. And we're going to do the same thing. Score to the 1 inch. And again, do your best. Flip it over. If you've got a regular scoring tool that has all these measurements, you can do that. So I'm just showing you, if you've got a standard cutting like this fist cards, how you can accomplish that. So now you've scored to the 1 inch deep on all of them at 1 inch, 2 inch, and 5 1/4 inches. This is already scored for you at the 4 1/4, but for any reason you don't have that, score at 4 1/4 going all the way across. Now it's time to cut. So we go ahead and lay our cutter down, and we're gonna go ahead and line this up to the 1 inch mark again. Everything's kind of 1 inch, which makes life really simple. Line your cutting blade up at that 1 inch mark. So it's 1 inch, 1 inch. And you're gonna cut that 5 1/4 mark. So that score gives you that spot to go for. Flip it over. And again, at the 1 inch mark, and you can go backwards, go 5 1/4 all the way down to 1. And there are all of your cuts. All right, so now you have it. Let's go ahead and kind of push and fold all of your little pieces, all of your little score marks going every single direction, just because you want to have everything lined up just perfectly. This part comes backward. So the very back piece, this goes backward and it folds in on itself. Don't worry about this score mark. That is just from where the card is perforated. And then you've got your main line, and then you've got your second line. So the card sits like that. All right, so what I have is just some background paper so I don't get my mat all dirty. I have some Nina white cardstock, and it's already cut down, but really any size would work. I have the scrapbook.com Dome blending brush, and also the scrapbook.com Cardinal Red hybrid ink pad. So we are going to make our own background paper. All the links for the supplies we are using are down below. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going in, I'm getting lots of good juicy ink color, and I am making my background. And you can make it as light or as dark as possible. So this is a great way to get your own inks, get them in there, and make your background paper. Not a new technique in any way, shape, or form. The hybrid inks are awesome because they're kind of a blend between a pigment ink and a dye ink. So pigment inks, they can stay wet for a long time. This is already dry. But this is dry, stays wet long enough for you guys to do a little bit better, like embossing and stuff like that. So it kind of is a little bit of a both things, but it's close to a dye ink because it does dry pretty fast. So we're making our own distressed background here, just like you see. And again, you can come in and make the edges. We're gonna die cut this out, so we are not leaving this full. We're just making this a beautiful red color. So getting some use out of those fun colored ink pads. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did in the red and the green. I'm gonna explain a little bit about what's going on with the video hop. So there's 20 of us in this blog hop, but I happen to have a video. So jump over to my blog. Pictures and all the information about this are on my blog. Leave a comment with your email address. Information about when you need to leave a comment, and also about when the winner and how the winner is all in the information section of this video, and also on my blog post. Hop to the next person, leave a comment. Every comment is a chance to win and to enter, and you get some amazing, amazing inspiration from all these wonderful paper crafters using scrapbook.com supplies. So that is the prize, is from scrapbook.com. Just take a look, so pretty. And I love how it leaves like these little splotches, because that's going to show up super really well when we die cut it and cut it out. If you want it to be more blended, just add more blending, add more color. Does not matter. All right, we are gonna use some of the nesting dies. We have the star dies. These are so cool. I love these. I've used them for a ton of different projects. If you look at the original card, I did this size in green. We're gonna flip it around and we're gonna change up the colors. So we're gonna make this one in red, and then we're gonna do the smaller one in green. Now the smaller one and the white one we're gonna use our scrapbook.com adhesive. So this entire green section, I can actually flip it over, open this up, peel this back. We're gonna do a little bit on here, but not much. Peel this back, here we go. And this whole entire thing is sticky. So all you have to do is place your paper on here. Get this all the way on here. There we go. And we're gonna cut off the excess sticky here in a minute so we don't have a problem. And then the back side of this is gonna be sticky, so it's gonna turn it into a really cool sticker. So as I die cut it, it's gonna die cut and be the perfect size. So it lays nice, firm, and flat. For this particular, because on this star, we're gonna pop that up. So I don't want the entire thing to be sticky because I want it to pop up. And for the black, because I have it not resting all over, that needs to have a different kind of adhesive as well. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this on here. I'm also gonna cut off a strip of the red because we're gonna use that for the side pieces here. And this long strip right here is coming from this card. So I need to make sure I need enough room at the bottom. I'm using washi tape to stick everything down. So as long as I have enough space left over on the side, I'm gonna cut off a section and add it to the bottom of this. I have all my stars laid down, it's time to die cut them out. So now it's time to layer our stars. This one we're gonna pop up, and there's a huge array of different types of double-sided foam adhesive. So I'm gonna use the large squares, but truly you could use any ones you want. These are large circles, and small squares. Whatever strikes your fancy on that one. The best thing about these guys is they are already sticky. So just peel off the sticky layer and place them right in the center. Do that for both stars. There you go, fun star. I love how there's different layers. You could have done that in any order you wanted to, but I love the distress color of the green and the red from our ink. Next, it's time to put our letters on there, and I pulled out some thickers, puffy stickers. These ones are in black because they really pop with the black, and we're gonna use the words joy. My hint to you when using stickers, do the center first. Get the center lined up exactly where you want it. So pop that in there, and then go on either side with the other letters. Don't stick them down too firmly because you may want to change a little bit of the orientation of it. So just kind of place them. And then take a look and go, is that where I want it? Am I happy with the way this one's a little bit sideways? So don't push them down too hard yet. And you should be good to go as soon as you have your orientation. Now it's time to assemble the rest of our card. Now before I go ahead and put all the layers on the front, we're gonna do stamping on the insides. Just to show you what I did on the first card, I have two stamps. I have Christmas, Eat, Drink, Be Merry, repeat when necessary on the top, and then I have a big bold one on the bottom. We're gonna use two different stamp blocks, one just because you need to have a little bit bigger one for a bigger stamp. It came from this stamp set called Big and Bold Christmas from scrapbook.com. And then also we have Christmas Fun Card Sentiment. So we're gonna have fun and layer them on both sides, because why not? We're gonna do the top one first, and this one I have is Christmas is the reason, or Christmas is the perfect reason to make cards for my favorite people. We're using the black hybrid ink. It's one of my favorite inks I love to use. Flip it over, center this right in here. Make sure you have it nice and centered, and then pop that sentiment in there. Get in there, make sure that you get all the little nooks and crannies, get that perfect sentiment, and then lift up, and you're good to go. We're gonna do the same thing for the big sentiment down here at the bottom. And there we go. Now it's time to layer up the front. So if you remember, we still have some sticky on either sides of our cards. This is still sticky on the back, you can tell because it's got the sticky on there. All right, so we're gonna do this long strip. All of my strips are gonna be quarter of an inch in thickness because the white strip above that is a 1/2 inch. And then two quarter inch pieces of the red. So now it's time to layer up all of our little bits and pieces we have here. So as a template, just to see where I'm kind of going, but I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna use my Xyron Mega Runner for all of this. So just adding a little bit of adhesive to all of my strips, just like this. If they don't already have the adhesive on them, layering them up, and don't worry about the fact that you've got this little fold right here, because now that this is straight, it's not gonna be folding on you. cards, stand up, super easier, center cut, fun fold cards. Don't forget to hop on to the next person who is in this particular video / blog hop. I am on a blog. This is a video, so head to my blog so you can see who the next person is going to be. Don't forget to leave a comment with your email for your chance to win. Please subscribe. I would love subscribers, and hit that bell button for the notifications. I have a Wednesday live video every Wednesday, so that would be tomorrow for you guys if you're watching this on Tuesday. But join me every Wednesday for more fun card inspiration, techniques, ideas, and lots of fun. So thanks everybody for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody.